What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. And if you're new to the channel too, and you want to hit the subscribe button, that would help me out immensely. Tomorrow night, Warren and I are finally going to be driving to Long Beach, California to pick up my JZX100 Mark II. A month and a half later, and I am finally leaving tomorrow night to go and pick up my JZX100 Mark II. Incredibly grateful for Midori Work Japan, and also a big shout out to Sound Brokerage for helping me out every step of the way. The month and a half went by super quick. All documentation is filed. Everybody up to this point is paid for, and I met every documentation deadline right at the T, which I was stressing super hard about. Last week, Wednesday, I finally received my Japanese translation of the export document. Wednesday at 12:01 a.m. Sent that to my broker Wednesday morning at 7:04. Come Friday, last Friday afternoon, broker hits me up saying the Mark II cleared customs, all documentation is filed, everybody's paid. Here's the delivery order. Select one of these individuals to pick up the car for you and you're all set. So half the battle is over. Again, all documentation is filed, everybody's paid. Now it is time to prep for a California trip. Just doing some shopping for water and snacks, making sure the truck is good, and also my boy Lucas will be dropping off the trailer and we'll be hooking that up to the Frontier, making sure all the wiring is good, braking, etc. I'm incredibly stoked for this trip. A little bit nervous. We're going to be taking our time, taking the 8 to California, taking pretty much the back roads, see the ocean, see all the scenery. So it'll be about 9 hours there, I'm assuming, with the trailer, and then probably 10 to 11 hours back going through the city. Getting the Frontier prepped for California. Just a basic wash. It's been pretty dirty since the monsoon. Next, I'm going to double check all the tire pressure, double check all the torque specs on the tow hitch here. A big shout out to my boy Lucas for bringing the trailer. We will reveal soon. Frontier is just about ready. A big shout out to my boy Lucas for letting me borrow his 21 footer aluminum trailer. This thing is crazy. Really didn't anticipate the trailer being this long, but again, 21 feet. It weighs 1,500 pounds. There's the brand. Went over the do's and don'ts with the trailer. We got all the necessary straps. We have the ramps here. And then of course all the hardware and plugins. Should work great for the Frontier. So I'm going to finish prepping the exterior of the Frontier, double checking all the torque specs like I mentioned in the last clip. And then we're gonna head to the gas station with the trailer on so I can get a solid feel on what to look for, how to drive, test the braking, and make sure I am comfortable with my trip to California. Beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Goodness, we're all beautiful. This is the rig, bro. All hooked up, not 100%, I've still got to cross the chains and plug in the power source, check the brakes, but dude, this is crazy. I am so pumped. Big shout outs to Warren.
I'm getting bit.
Dude, I'm getting bit too. There's hella mosquitoes out right now.
What the?
We have power. We just double checked, left signal, right signal, braking, everything is good. Dude, this is crazy. I'm so stoked. Next, head to the gas station, go to the grocery store, get a good feel for the trailer, get some snacks, and continue this day tomorrow. It is the next day. Warren and I depart for California in 6 hours, and my excitement just keeps building and building up. But currently, doing our final preparations, I will be bringing in assortment of tools, my impact, sockets, wrenches, screwdrivers, extensions, etc. Emergency toolkit, wheel lock because I need it. You know we got to get the Mark II right as soon as we get the key, and also have all of my documentation for the Mark II for customs to stamp and sign off for. All right, warming up the truck. We got the girl, we got the boy, making sure everything is on. All right, guys, keep you updated on our journey. First update, doing good. About 2 hours into our trip, currently filling up. Everything's good with the truck, everything's good with the trailer. Again, like I mentioned, just taking our time, taking the back road, and it's very relaxing. Everything is good. I did clip this, sorry Lucas. I'll fix it for you, I promise. Actually, damage isn't too bad, but it's all good. We are finally in California. Not quite San Diego or LA, but we are somewhere where there is a ton of smog. Feel it in your lungs, right?
The cancer?
Oh my God, we're feeling something. Drives me good. Stopped and got gas every half mile. Truck is holding up great. Like, I'm very surprised. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but oh yeah. A lot of mist, smog, I don't know, but we're hungry, so we're gonna get some McGriddles. Vessels. We finally made it to the port of Long Beach. This place is crazy, dude. Like, this is my first time seeing the ocean, so forgive me. First time seeing a seagull in real life. Like, this is nuts. I'm appalled with all the machinery here. And the Mark II is right over there behind that truck. Frontier did amazing so far with the trailer. Traffic sucked, most definitely, but now is the final test. Just picked up and loaded the JZX100 Mark II. Mind you, it really isn't in the best shape, but for the price I got it, I think I did pretty well. So in videos, the Mark II looks super clean, but in another video, we'll go more in depth on what it needs. Paint on is honestly in 7 out of 10. There is some clear coat chipping, but I plan on respraying this car anyways. I did see there are some leaks from the motor, hopefully from the oil pan, so we'll have to address that as soon as possible. The dash is kind of messed up. Maybe I can source a new dash. Shouldn't be too complex. And other than that, the lip kit is in decent shape. The wheels are in decent shape. But the plus side is, came with some pretty good bolt-ons, aftermarket intercooler. Also came with some coilovers. I don't know the brand yet, but I will find that out as soon as we get home. On that, like I mentioned, I got this car incredibly cheap. It's not perfect, it's definitely a project, but I cannot wait to transform the Mark II. Mark II is all strapped down. I was gonna say torque to spec, but they're pretty tight. Hopefully we have the weight distribution even. Trailer's looking good. There's a slight squat on the Frontier. But of course, if anything happens, we'll just pull over and readjust. Unfortunately, Mark II's out of gas and the battery is about to die. So that's fun. So now is the ultimate test. Will the Frontier tow a trailer with the car? Again, the 20-footer is about 1,500 pounds and the Mark II, I believe, is 33 or 3,400 pounds. And the max capacity on the Frontier is 6,750 pounds. I'm sure we'll be good, but definitely gonna take our time now. We have a long 10 to 11 hour drive home. So far so good with the towing. Again, weight distribution is great. Frontier is holding up very well. Proud of my girl here. We are about 6 hours away from home. About to get some bar food and get back on track. We are about 4 hours from home. It's been a crazy drive. Finally out of California. We're in Mexicali or Cali, Mexico. I don't know, but we went from 80-degree weather straight to 112-degree weather. Again, the Frontier is holding up great. Trailer is good. Looking at the X100 is just, I can't even fathom, guys. Like, I apologize if this video isn't too exciting. I really wanted to do more in California, but after driving through Cali and wanting to like go to the beach and all that, it's just not feasible right now. But I'm incredibly stoked to show you guys the complete transformation of the X100 Mark II. I'm incredibly stoked, and thank you everybody again so much for the continued love and support. Next stop or next clip should be us in our hometown at the gas station. Gonna fill up the Frontier one more time and then fill up the Mark II. Go home, unload the Mark II, call it a night, and in another video I'll go over the full plans for the Mark II. We finally made it back home, and the Mark II is getting her first fill up with Chevron 93, the same gas station I filled up the R32 four-door Skyline when I first bought it. Kind of tradition, but made it back safe and sound. Everything is kosher. Incredibly grateful. I'm exhausted, Warren's exhausted, my girl's exhausted. Fill up the car, load it in the garage, and I'll continue this video tomorrow. It is the next day. We are obviously back home. Slept a good 10 hours, and the JZX100 Mark II is safe and sound in the garage. Such a wholesome feeling of fulfillment having my dream cars together. Love my sedans. We'll get the Skyline back on the road soon, but I want to enjoy my time building the Mark II. Currently charging the battery before I start it. I want to get it at 100%. Need to fill it with oil. I'll be doing that change in a different video. Need to clean the map sensor, and I'm going to be thoroughly inspecting all these spark plugs. But other than that, Mark II is safe and sound in the garage. Last night just did a couple more in-depth searches. No cool Japanese goodies, unfortunately, but the interior definitely needs a nice deep clean. In another video, I will be taking everything out, including the carpet, steam cleaning it, dry vacuuming it, potentially dyeing the carpets. I will be ordering some new checkered carpets from RHD Japan. Gauges work with the charged battery. The Alpine unit works good. Homeboy who had it before me changed out all the speakers, added tweeters. There is a pretty nice amplifier back here. The back seat is really nice. Taking these out too, and that dash cover to deep clean it. Homeboy also changed out all the lights to blue LEDs in the courtesy door. We got it on the dome or map, and then either dome or map. Also, he changed LED on the license plate frame too. So again, we have a 1JZ VVTi with 100,000 kilometers, about 80,000 miles. In good shape. I haven't started it yet, but in videos it ran smoothly. Again, probably gonna be buying a new battery here soon. There's a bunch of wiring BS the previous owner did that I'm going to just honestly be taking out. I don't really care for a sound system in this car. It has a turbo timer, which I don't like. Be taking that out. The temp sensor wire, it's not even connected. We got this aftermarket aluminum upper rad hose, I guess pipe. HPI intercooler with the couplers. Stock pipe here. When I get this aluminum, change it out to a Greddy. See what's up with this oil catch can. Other than that, the bay is honestly super clean. I'm going to be steam cleaning the bay. I'm gonna have one of my friends do it. Aftermarket, I think these are aftermarket horns. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they don't work. Unfortunately, it's probably a wiring or a voltage issue. HIDs work. They are factory. They're a nice Xeon blue. I want to say like maybe 6 or 8K. So to make this car dailyable, we need some new windshield wipers. Need new gas hood struts. I need rotors, pads, and lines. Front and rear, these are just clapped out, all rusted. Especially the rear. I don't know how this thing is stopping. It's crazy. I'll be ordering that all on Project Mew from RHD Japan. In another video too, I will be putting the Mark II on jack stands, all four, taking a look at the coilovers, cleaning the undercarriage, readjusting the preload and coilover right height. We need to get the Mark II a tad bit lower than what it sits at now. Definitely need new tires. I'm just gonna buy some tires that'll get me by. Currently these specs are 17 by 8.5 and 17 by 17.5, running a 235/45 and a 225/35. And what sucks is these are some really nice tires. These are some Yokohama Advans, but they're just incredibly bald. Hopefully it rains one more time and I can get a good drift sliding video in the cul-de-sac with these. That'd be pretty sweet. And also today I will be insuring my Mark II under classical cars, so drive it like 3,000 miles a year, and also registering it. Hopefully that doesn't cost me too much because I've already invested a ton of money, and I will also be doing another video on the breakdown cost in total and is it worth it buying a car at the Japanese auctions. Other than that, guys, I have a lot of work to do today. Like I mentioned, registering the car, insuring the Mark II. I will be doing a decent cleanup on the Mark II later. I'll also be filming until I get my polishers in. I won't be paint correcting it, but definitely want to at least get the Mark II cleaned up and decontaminate the paint today, and then just go over anything else I may potentially need. But today, or yesterday, was a crazy day. Can't believe we left for California at Tuesday, 12 in the morning. Drove straight to San Diego, LA, Long Beach, picked the Mark II, and drove all the way back in one day. A good 20-hour day, but definitely well worth it. Again, another huge shout out to my brother Warren and my girlfriend for accompanying me, helping me with this trip. It really wasn't easy. You would think just driving to California, picking up a car would be easy, but it's super stressful. My back hurts. My mindset wasn't the greatest coming home, but everything worked out for the best. And I can't believe I met all the deadlines too, right at the T. I can't emphasize that enough. But other than that, guys, thank you again so much for the continuous love and support. And if you're new to the channel too and want to hit the subscribe button, that'd be awesome. Stay tuned for more content and high drive low. We'll catch you next video. Thank you so much and take care.